coming to you again a week later after the video I made last week. And what I'm coming to talk about today is, have you ever felt overwhelmed? Of course you have. I hate to describe the way that I've been feeling lately as being overwhelmed, because everything that I'm doing, I want to do. When I think about something being overwhelming, a lot of times there are things that you're doing that you don't want to do. But everything that I'm doing is, I can see the end result. I can see the big picture. And though it's difficult, I know that in the end, it's all going to pay off. So everything that I'm doing, it's what I have planned to do. It's not what anybody is making me do. I know sometimes people may not understand it. People close to me may not understand where I am, because I do get frustrated, and I may talk about, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. But every time it always comes together. So I've put myself in the mindset that I'm going to do this. Doesn't mean I'm going to be happy every moment of the way, but everything I'm doing is for a reason. It's like in the past couple of years, I've hit the ground running. And one reason I think that I did that is because I started to learn more about myself. I started to learn about my value. And I started to discover that all of my dreams, anything that I've wanted to do, I can accomplish if I put my mind to it and if I put my best foot forward. I don't believe in failure. I know that when you quit is the only time you fail. There's a speech that I heard a couple years ago by Les Brown, and it really changed my life. And in his speech, he says, imagine you're on your deathbed, and surrounded around your deathbed are ghosts. And these ghosts are looking at you, and they're angry because they're ghosts of dreams that you had and you never pursued them. And those ghosts, they're mad, they're really bitter, they're upset, and they're looking at you and they're gnarling, because when you die, they have to go to the grave with you. That set with me, because I knew at that time there were so many things that I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a writer. I always wanted to work out. As a little girl, I wanted to compete in bodybuilding because I saw an aunt do that and I wanted to do it. And all these things started playing in my mind, of all these things that I've always wanted to do, because again, I always wanted to write. But guess what? I was afraid to write, and I buried it deep because I felt like that's all I had. That's the only thing I felt that I was gifted in. So I wouldn't share it. Now I've come to the realization that I had to share it. And in me sharing that, it inspires others to share theirs. And that's what it's about. It's about helping others. But in that speech, and hearing that speech, I said, I don't want to be on my deathbed with angry dreams looking at me. The only thing I want when I'm on my deathbed is to see my family around me, proud of me, knowing that I lived. They won't have to be upset or sad or depressed, because they know that while I was here, I lived. So I'm asking you today, think about it. What are those things that you wanted to do and you never did for whatever reason? It could be fear. It could be, I don't have time. I got to take care of the kids. My spouse won't understand. Whatever it is, think about it. And I want you to think about what you have to do it. And then I want you to think about, what will it be like when you're on your deathbed? What will it be like? I just want you to live your life to the fullest, because that's what I'm doing in my life, and it's changed me so much. I've become the person I know God created me to be. And I just want you to share in the same. Thank you for listening. I'll check back with you later.